If you want to make your own radio station, I'm going to show you how to in this video. Now this is completely free and it's online. The only thing you'll need to pay for is the monthly subscription to use the music. We'll get into that later. Here are the two things that you're going to need for your radio station. You're going to need Spotify and Twitch. Now this does take a really good PC to process it because I used it on a Windows 7, wouldn't even work. But this is a really easy setup and a really nice setup if you are just getting started in radio and you want to know how to set up your own radio station at home without any things that might get in your way of having your own radio station. So this is the radio station right here. It's running by Twitch and the music is from Spotify. Now you're probably going to need two monitors for this, and that's what I forgot in this video, but luckily we might be getting a second one tomorrow. You never know. So the first thing you want to do to set up your online radio station is you want to download Twitch and Spotify. Now you can name it anything, but I normally have radio on the first part or the second part of your radio name. For example, we have Light Radio right here, and it has radio on the last part of the name, and then we have Radio 1 Christian, which we have radio on the last part of the name. Now you can name it anything, but I do recommend radio on the first or the second part of your name if it's going to be online. I do not recommend using actual numbers and actual call letters, which is a mistake that I made a long time ago. But I normally have radio or just something without numbers or call letters or something like that. But if you're into that stuff with radio, you can use it, but it's not natural frequency, if you know. A really easy way to have guests is to set up another microphone. Now, I know it's going to be a lot to put up two microphones, but I'm going to show you how you can do that without any interruptions. Now, if you're streaming, you can have your main microphone and a spare microphone right here. Now, these are recommendations. Of course, you can swap these, or you could have two microphones at the same time if you have guests over and you want to interview them on the radio. But other than that, I'm going to get in how you can actually set up your own radio station instead of all the details and everything else about the radio station. Now let's get to our next destination, where I'm going to show you the main radio station, or HD1 as we like to call it. So the thing that I have right here is going to help me a lot with this video, and basically it's a little control panel that you can use instead of a mixer. Basically, you can turn the volume down or up, and you can switch between what output you want to change it to, and here's the input where all the music is from. So this is a really nice thing that we're probably gonna need for this video, but we'll get to that more later. Another really good thing is this professional 6-channel stereo mixer, which we're gonna need later in the video as well. So let's get back to the studio. Alright, so we're back at the studio and we got the microphone set up, and we also have the mixer board right here also set up. So we have everything ready, and here's me talking on the radio. Now before I get into talking on the radio, I just want to say that this right here, you do not have to have a mixer board in order to do this. You can actually use a USB and put it into your PC, your gaming PC, your laptop, whatever you use for this specific thing. Also, unlike I said earlier in the video, you do not need a really good computer. But I do not recommend like a Windows 7. I do recommend a Windows 8 to a Windows 11 because that's the newest version. But if you want a more settled, I guess you could say, a more nicer, more calm, doesn't have a lot of frame drops, I recommend Windows 10 because it's not new, but it's not that old. Something else before I get on the radio is that this is not sponsored at all by Shure or any of the companies that you see in this video. One last thing, you can use a microphone like this if you want, or even this if you have a special adapter. Alright, now let's get back into talking on the radio. One last thing, I really recommend hotkeys if you want to memorize when and how you're going to get on radio. Alright, now let's get on the air. Hey, that's Paulo LTD with Soul Worth Saving right here on Radio 1. Hey, it's Brody. Hope you're having a great day. Hope you're having a great Christmas day as well. Yeah, it's Christmas. Hope you're having a great day in general. Tell us what you got for Christmas on our Instagram page, Light Radio Tennessee or TN. Also, just see a video of me speaking on the radio. Now, that is something that you kind of want to do when you're trying to explain something like you're going to be on radio or that you're going to post something, just something like that, just simple. Once again, you do not need a really advanced computer to do this. You can use a desktop right here, or you can use just a simply tablet if it has a Windows version on it, just anything like that. But I really do recommend Windows 10 because it's going to be the best for this type of thing. Also, do not get a cheap computer if you're going to do this. At least have a 100 to above computer, because below it's going to be really laggy and really bad. But whatever computer you have, make sure it's suitable for Twitch and Spotify, or just two types of programs running at the same time. Other than that, I think we're done with this video. Thank you for watching. I'll see you in the next video.